And welcome back to Legsplay. Hardleg Joe here once again, effectively all by myself. Twitch chat is here. You may have noticed there's one of you over on the side. I sure like that this is the second episode. You had one job, Donut Eater, to say the right episode. This is the second episode of Infinifactory playing on stream. People seem to enjoy watching me solve the easy puzzles. If you missed last time, we did everything. We did the performance review. I'm a kangaroo kicker. So now we're going to try to do something a little more complicated. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Oh, and we've got a new environment. And it looks like we've got pushers. Got pushers and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, if you missed the last episode, we got kidnapped by aliens and we're being forced to build things. Last time it was mostly just a test of things. This time, what was it they said again? Let's go back to the cell. Munitions refill. So we are not just like the people who have kidnapped us aren't just like, oh yes, we like puzzles. They are having me build stuff. They are having me build munitions. Reminds me of cool math games a little bit. Okay, so we got a sensor and a pusher and some conduits now. So you can see they gave us this thing. It just backs up. Nothing funny happens. No corpse friends this time. No, not this time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a sensor right here. We're gonna build a little conduit. And then a pusher. And actually, now that I think about it, with that, yeah, this is already gonna, I'm not sure if this counts towards my, whatever. I was trying to think of like how I could make this the most optimal solution as far as like footprint and stuff. But I'm not sure if it counts the stuff they started me with. Either way, you could see this. When something touches the sensor, it activates whatever is connected to it. And there we go. Turn up the max. Oh, actually, that might be a way to do it faster. Okay. So this is where it starts getting to the point. In the previous ones, you may have noticed that oftentimes the fastest solution was also the simplest solution. That's often not going to be the case anymore. Let's try that. I'm not sure if that's actually better. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, cycle score, 43. But I used more blocks. I wonder if I can... Vomp? Yoink. And that way... Hey! But things are waiting a little bit too much, so... Let's try that. Oh, now stuff's getting blocked. We're gonna use all the blocks for the most efficient score. I'm not actually sure if this is the most efficient score. We'll find out. Seems pretty efficient. Nope, still 43. I don't know how to get it slightly faster. Maybe if every other one... Let's try that. Hard to say, hard to leg. Either way, let's just delete all that. That's fine. We can just create a bunch of mess. Who needs stuff? Missed when we could sponge gar with machines. I don't even know what that means. Tanks on cool math games? No, I don't remember that. Either way, let's go back. We got that. And then, of course, we get more explanations for the blocks. They use reflected stuff, particles. Reflected redacted particles to detect the presence of blocks. When a single block is detected, they broadcast a signal from their conduit ports to all adjacent actuators like pushers. Both lateral and downwards, yeah. The strongest type of actuator, extending when a signal is detected and retracting when one is not. They are stronger than the conveyors and can easily push blocks off of moving conveyors. They're coated in a special material that absorbs detected and makes them invisible to sensors. And of course the conduits. Yada yada. Let's go ahead to the next one. Oh hey! Corpse friend, how's it going?
Oh wow. What is that? This must be some sort of shipyard.
Very astute.
It's amazing. There are tons of ships here. Those little ones docking with that carrier. They must be shuttles, or fighters, and... oh, that one looks like a missile cruiser.
Yeah, there are missiles on the top.
Wow, this is a pretty serious armada. I wonder who they're fighting.
Good question. We've been drafted into an intergalactic war, everyone. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this one's interesting because all we've got is the one block. But we have to get it into 3 different things. And these like don't turn off when you put stuff in them. So it's not enough to simply like run thing. You have to separate them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have this. We're going to do 3 pushers. And we're going to connect them to a sensor of some kind. And remember, we want the smallest block score, so we'll detach that. As long as these are connected by pipes and this is connected to the wall, we'll be fine. There we go. And then... actually, what might be better, now that I'm thinking of it, instead of separating them at the beginning and having 3 different pipes, we can bring them as far as we can first. Yeah, that's probably. And then stop them right in front of it. We can't attach things to the wall now, so we have to make slightly more stuff. But we'll save on having all the different blocks and everything. And then same as before. There we go. 3 pushers. Oop. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. And then, yeah, if I deleted this, they would fall. And then nothing happens. Oh, whoops. I need to... There we go. Oh, we can do faster than that. Max rate. As many ammo boxes as you can carry. Oh, whoops. And there we go. I forgot to connect. There we go. You gotta connect all 3. They don't connect by being adjacent. There we go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. If you walk away, you won't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard tonight, oh. Any fans of the old Kingdom Hearts commercials here? I'm red in the video now. Can I leave and rejoin? I have no idea how it works. You're blue on my screen, but red on the video. Hey, another corpse friend. He got crushed by boxes. I wonder if that's something I'll have to worry about.
I can't believe I'm here. On another planet. With aliens. This is amazing, Claudia. Amazing. I can't get over it.
Who's Claudia?
At Roswell. The lights over Lubbock. The sightings in Washington, D.C., all the way back to ancient times, Jerusalem and Rome, it was them. The pyramids, Stonehenge, Atlantis. Atlantis is real, by the way.
It's not.
It was all they're doing. It must have been. Look at this technology. It's just what was needed to move those massive stones. If only Claudia was here to see this.
Oops, loud crash. Well, good to see not everyone is just like... I mean, to be fair, you can kind of freak out about aliens when you literally get abducted by aliens. That's probably safe. You're no longer a conspiracy theorist at that point. You know? So this is, again, I think this is right. We're getting to the point where it's like harder to remember the how you solve the puzzles. Okay, I can crouch down. Boop, boop, boop. And actually, with this, we can go ahead and welder. Hi. And then, oh yeah. It's so weird coming back to these, because I remember the first time I was here, this took me like an hour to solve. And now it's just like, oh yeah, this is simple, compared to some of the stuff you do later. And now I can't put welders right here. Does anyone in the class want to tell me why it would be foolish to put welders right here? Can anyone figure out that? Idwell Ford, yeah. I have made mistakes before. So we'll push these out, and then we'll have the welders right here, so that the two that get pushed out will be fine. And actually, because these three will be fused together, I only need one pusher. I think this will work. Suppose we'll find out. Hey, there we go. Yep, I wish I could look up my original solution, because I'm pretty sure I had something much more complicated and fucky to make this work. Let's see if we can speed this up a bit. Hey, there we go. Someone made it with a smaller footprint, smaller block score. I do not know. Oh wait, I do know, actually. Actually, I'm pretty smart, I must say. Let's go ahead. What we're gonna do is this will make a smaller footprint because it's overlaying stuff that's already here. And actually, there we go. Even though these like, don't seem to be connected. It looks like these are floating because it's attached to that. It's fine. It counts as being connected. I have no clue what's going on. Well, I have to take these and turn them into these two. Otherwise, I'll die because aliens. Sponge gear. There we go. Smaller footprint. Continue to sell. Which sounds like I'm talking about, whatchamacallit. Some sort of business opportunity. Yes, my boy. Continue to sell. No buying. Okay, so this time I have white blocks and little black square blocks, and I need to make this. And I get the white blocks twice as much as I get these ones. So I don't have to worry about, like, regulating how fast they're coming out or anything. Yep. I once sat here for like 10 minutes just doing this. Just watching stuff fall into infinity. Because I was angry at the aliens for kidnapping me. And I was like, I wonder if I could just waste their resources until they let me go. But no, it's called Infinifactory for a reason. Sponge gear me, bot. I'm trying to find the square root of an isosceles triangle. Smort. Okay, so... trying to think how I would do this. It's not immediately clear to me. I guess what I need to do is like... oops. Move that out. Actually, I could probably just move it right here, right? And then... oop. 2 of those. 1 of these. Let's go for... that. Doo-doo-doo. What do you guys think of this music, by the way? I usually have it muted because I'm like watching videos and stuff when I'm doing this. But it seems pretty nice if I do say so myself. Let's see here. It reminds me of Bejeweled. No. I disagree. This is much more complicated than matching 3. If I'm not mistaken... okay, so that goes there. Okay. I've made my first mistake. Not fast enough. Because another one is coming out by the time that goes. So I guess what I need to do... is... move that down. Okay. And then we'll just have just a little bit of space. No, it's still doing it. Fuck. Why is everyone so smart here? The only thing I can remember from school is that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Do you remember Y equals mx plus b? Can you turn them after welding? No, I cannot. You make a forceful argument. I don't have a way to turn them. Reset the solution. I'm thinking ahead of the game. It's like I have access to things otherwise. Okay, so what if I do... What if I do this? Oh, whoops. It would help if I put a... No, and then it just blocks it off. Well, what if I... Okay, well, what if I did that? Max rate. Okay, too fast now. Need to speed things down a little bit. +1. I'm so close. Block it off with a wall. Yeah, that might work. Faster. I wonder if I can make use of this. This isn't what I intended to do, but... Hey! Now there's thinking with portals! Can I just do it like this? And have 2 downwards. Hell yeah! Oh, but... Okay. So if you can see on this, because I've got these 2 next to each other, it's making a little problem. So we actually do need a space just because of the way the grinders work. Or not the grinders, the oh, what are they? The welders. You can't have them connecting like that. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, the Welkinator. How are you doing? Okay, so we've got it making the thing. We have it make the thing fastest? No. Too fast, too furious, Tokyo Drift. Yep, looks like that's the fastest we can make it. At least at the moment. Let's go ahead. And then all we need is love. Turns out the secret ingredient is love. Who would have thunk? Okay, we'll put that there. We'll have a sensor. That's not a sensor. There we go. So when two stack up, they'll get there. And then all we gotta do is like... Fuck, what were they sticking out like? Okay. Two more. And then we'll put that there. And... yeah. Dang 3D puzzles. That goes there. And that goes there. Oh, whoops. Okay. We'll try it like that. There we go. Perfect. Just like Mama always wanted. That's fine. I'm always a little confused as to how these conveyor belts work. We did it, gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies. Ladies and non-ladies. People of all ages. And I bet that's the fastest anyone's ever done it. No, someone's done it. Someone's done it faster, and so we didn't accomplish anything. We didn't get any of the rewards, but we still did it. That's fine. It's too hard. Time to become corpse friend. No. I went to college to be a 7th grade teacher. Set 5 pass for a living. Oh, do you... Human Yu-Gi-Oh! Are you a pro Yugi-tuber? A professional? I have not heard the name before. Could you remove a couple from the conveyor belts? I could not. Because of the way they were... Well, maybe one or two, but it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Alright. Now it's time to construct the Javelin missile. Y'all ready? We're gonna be like Iron Man up in here. That's too fast. Too furious. Okay, so we get 3 middle parts for every of the other parts. And that needs to be on the bottom. So we're gonna have this come over. Bada bingo. Block. And then what we need to do, I guess we could just do that, right? No, because it's too fast. I guess I gotta slow it down a little bit. I slow it down a little bit more. That's gonna be hard to get it right in that centerpiece. I think I might have to just do this at the regular default speed. Okay. Hey, thanks for following the Champoline. So I wonder... I get it after the 3rd? No. I need to get 3 and then the cone. So it needs to go a little bit farther. Just a little bit farther now. Nope, I work at a card shop. Oh, okay. Nope, still not getting out there. Okay. We're gonna need advanced snakery. One, two. Damn it. 2, 3. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Nice. The problem is, how do we get this thing moved off? Like, oh, hey, there's a guy back here. Did anyone else see that?
我叫江美玲，今年40岁，我是在北京的中国石油的一分析人士。我有个丈夫，他姓李，和一个6岁的儿子。
Does anyone speak Chinese?
在5月22号的晚上8点钟，外星人从我的北京市中心的办公室把我拐走了。从那天起，我就一个人过着无视人的生活，而我永远都回不了家了。老公，我爱你，我好想你烧的菜啊。小平，你可是我的好孩子，多么的聪明，多么的可爱，我为因你而觉得骄傲。还有姓张的，你这个窝囊废，黄大蛋！如不是你的无能，你出的错，我就可以按时的回家，和我家人在一起了。你去死吧，姓张！你去死啊！
Ah, very compelling argument, I see. Okay, wait. I think I know what I need to do. It's simpler than it looks. All we gotta do is move this over 1 block. No, that doesn't work, does it? Yes, perfect. Fuck. I need to think, because the thing is, like, I could put a sensor up here when it's finished, but that sensor would be... that would be activated no matter what, because everything's falling down there. Oh, wait, I think what I need to do... Wait, no, if I put that at the bottom, then everything would just horizontally, and I need to make it vertically. Yeah, that's the problem, is I need to make it vertically. Just use a sensor at the cone level, and a pusher at the back to move it out after they are probably... Well, that's the thing, is like, if I put the sensor, like, here, at the cone level, then every time a piece goes by, the sensor activates. Said something about the aliens and the guy can't go back home to meet his wife and child. Oh, wait. Oh, but yeah, okay, that makes a good point. I wonder if I could do... Satisfactory. Let's see. Okay, actually, here's what we need to do. We can't have it all come down on the same one. I'm pretty sure we need to have the cones separate. And it still needs to wiggle around. Okay, one more. So it pushes the welder stack. Yeah. So what we need to do is like get all that. We need to have a pusher right here. Oops, did I build 2 of those? Yep. This is now we're officially at the point where it's like, I can no longer afford to make cheap solutions. I just have to do whatever it takes to win. There we go. At least we can have a slightly smaller footprint. Put one here. Let's see if this works the way I think it does. Let's replace this with a regular block. So, does that, does that. I need to slow down the top cone a little bit more. Gosh darn it. There we go. Wait, did that go even farther? Gosh darn it! It's so close. Hey, there we go. All right. So we've officially got it there. And then what we need is like another welder just for this top section. I guess we could put it here. Oh wait, no, we'd have to put it here. Otherwise it'll interfere with the other welder. And does it fit perfectly? Oh, whoops, that's the wrong way. Does it time perfectly? Not quite. Oh wait, that still connects like that? Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Questions upon questions. I guess I could do it on the other side. Then I just have to, like, go all the way around. Let's see. One right there, one right there. Nope. There we go. So now the thing is, how do I get it out? Because what I also need is like a sensor here that knows where the top... Actually, no, I don't. I can just... They'll push each other. Wait, I forgot that. Yeah, I guess I have to go around this way. Okay. Oh, it's too high. Oops. Ooh, pardon me. Just like the rent is too damn high. Are these connected again? God damn. Okay. Clearly what I need is that. Which is good, because then I can just, there we go. And I just gotta make sure I connect this again. Oh, whoops. There we are. And I mean, I could put another sensor and another pusher. Actually, no, I probably couldn't without tangling everything around. It's fine, they'll just push each other. The point is, we made missiles. You guys like making missiles, right? Who doesn't want to make missiles from time to time? My cycle score was still really high. And my footprint was alright. I used a lot of blocks, though. I used a lot of blocks, but it's fine. By the way, if you happen to be playing this on your own, if you're watching this on YouTube, and you're like, I could do better than that, please do, and upload it to YouTube, and let me see your scores. I think that would be cool to share things. Either way, we're about at the end. You guys want to see one more performance review? What do you think my reward will be this time? Do you think I'll get something even better than my trophy? Let's find out. Ah, yes. Unintelligible grunting, my favorite. A VHS tape. Armpits of Iron! With Dr. Seymour Pitts. Excellent, they knew. Tits or ass? No. Armpits of Iron, baby. It's all about those armpits of iron and the tots. They still haven't noticed that I only eat the tots. Maybe they don't care. I'll save one tot for later. I think that's all I'm going to do for now, because I just needed these to fill in some time. But let me know if you'd like to see more Infinifactory. I could definitely do more. The puzzles are getting a little harsher. Things are getting a little crazier. Test zone. Oh yeah, you can make your own puzzles if you want to. Isn't that neat? And resource site 5281. Let's see. Ah, yes. It was a dark and stormy night. Looks like we're gluing things to things. Awesome. Oh, and what's this? A pack without a person attached to it. Guess we can get a little bit more lore before the end of the episode, right? Just a tiny bit.
Hello. If you're listening to this message, I want to congratulate you. You made it this far, and that's really saying something.
Hey.
My name's Floyd.
Hi, Floyd.
I was one of the first human abductees, so that makes me a bit of a geezer. I was picked up back in the summer of 1976 from a little town no one cares about in Illinois. I
Ah.
wasn't even 18 yet.
Damn.
Those were, interesting times. In almost 40 years, I've learned to
Jeez,
think
40
about
years.
ghosts. I kid, of course, but they're really not that bad. They're just, insensitive, you know? They think humans are useful. We're good at making stuff, and they don't want to do it themselves. Easier just to have us do it. I've picked up a bit of their language here and there. I can't exactly speak it, since our vocal cords don't really work in the same way. I've made some approximations of their language. Earth is something like garg. It kind of sounds like you got a frog in your throat. But, you know, it's not much use, but it's given me something to do in the past couple of decades.
Just eating tater tots, solving puzzles, and trying to figure out what grunting noises sound like. But hey, we've got a potential. There's there's a survivor out there somewhere doing stuff. Maybe there'll be more. Again, I'd highly recommend checking out this game if you haven't already. Let me know if you want to see more, and until next time, stay factory, I guess. I don't know. Fuck.